Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee with John. Looking forward to talking with Nick Marks again, CEO of Friday Pulse. You guys are a great company. You track employee happiness and experience and culture and all of that. And so, something that comes to mind, Nick, good morning or good afternoon. It's, I think, almost lunchtime in England. How do you measure happiness, Nick?
So people's experience goes up and down. You can have three moods in a morning, in fact, in an hour. And so
If you've managed people, you definitely know that's true for sure.
yeah. And so what I tend to do is what's called episodal measurement, which is at the end of the week, ask people how their week was. So they summarize their week. And then that allows a balance between sort of short, medium term, and in fact, it goes up and down. Like you have good weeks and you have bad weeks, and then you get a sort of overall measure over a period of time, so you can spot trends. It gives a leader an immediate pulse on their employees every week. You wouldn't want to do it every day. Every month is a bit slow. A week is a good median.
Yeah. Let's talk about when you measure happiness, what people are seeing. Like, what are some of the things that people say, I'm happy because fill in the blank?
So sometimes we're bad predictors about what makes us happy.
Right.
Actually, and so what we do is the other way around. Is we ask people questions about how happy they are, and we ask them other questions. We look at the relationship between those, either cross-sectionally with correlation coefficients or through time. And basically what we find is that the things that make people happy at work are their relationships at work. That's really, really important. That they feel they're treated fairly, that they are trusted and empowered to do their work, that they're challenged and stretched, and that they feel their work's inspiring and meaningful. And we sort of codify those as connect, be fair, empower, challenge, inspire. And basically those are the big things that start driving people's positive experience.
Relationships, I just want to recap this. Relationships, that they're treated fairly, trusted, and that their work is inspiring and meaningful.
And challenging in there as well, stretching. We actually like a bit of stretch.
And when it comes to, sorry.
Yeah.
And when it comes to that, so what's more important, money or feeling fulfilled at work?
Money is a deficit need. If you feel you're being paid unfairly, you don't even get into the space. So it's important up to a point. What you really want to do is pay people enough that it takes money off the table. It's not, I mean, everyone wants a 20% pay rise. That's kind of a fact. We actually adjust to it much more quickly than we think we do. And it's not to say that you shouldn't pay people fairly and you shouldn't pay them on results.
Of course.
But it's not the main driver of their positive experience. It can undermine their experience, but it's not the main driver. And what becomes more important is that people enjoy their work and enjoy the people they work with. And meaning comes into that massively.
I love it. I love it. Nick Marks, FridayPulse.com, and not only FridayPulse.com, but also FridayOne.com, where companies I know can take a 5-minute test to kind of begin to start to measure their happiness. Nick, tell everybody who your ideal clients are and how they can connect with you so they can connect to more happiness in their workplace.
Yeah, so Friday One is for individuals. That's why it's called One. So it's just for you to check up about your own happiness at work. It's a fun test. And then Friday Pulse is where you find us. We work with clients from size sort of 20 people right up into the thousands. And so it's really a progressive organization that wants to think about their culture. And kind of our theory is that when people, feel cared about, they care about your company. So there's a win-win in here.
Yeah, they build ambassadors. You build ambassadors within from the inside out. My last question, and then I'll let you go, Nick. I'm a business coach. I work with successful people who are stuck, and I work with them to get unstuck. Where is one area that people are stuck in your world that you see where they need to raise their level of awareness to get unstuck?
Cool, that's a difficult question. I might have to answer it tomorrow. But I think that often when you're a leader, it's just such a hard balance between wanting to make your KPIs on your finances and then looking after people. And I think people get really scared that they're open a Pandora's box if they start asking how people are feeling. The reality is if people are feeling resentful, you're better to know it because you can fix it.
Right.
Even if there's some bad news, you can fix it. So you have to be brave, but it's very rewarding if you start doing it.
I agree. That's great. I love we can end on that. Be brave, have the courage, and they're feeling it anyway. You're just making it, you're bringing it to the surface so you can actually make it a better environment. Nick Marks, Friday Pulse, always a pleasure. Looking forward to a 5-part series this week with youth and community. If Nick can help you, FridayPulse.com. Nick, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow morning for me, tomorrow afternoon for you. Thanks so much for joining me.
Cheers. Bye.
All right, cheers.